Sir, we'll start now.
Yes, sir. Prakash sir?
Yes, I am there.
Okay. Okay, sir. Nikam sir.
Yes, sir. Prakash sir,
Yes, I am there.
whether that notes are required, you are going for the full screen.
That was I was asking whether notes are visible
Yeah,
in that
notes are
slide.
visible now, but if you go for PowerPoint presentation, then the notes will not be visible.
Yes. Okay, just 1 minute. Now
No, notes are visible now.
I have made full screen.
No, yeah, still,
Some notes are there. No?
yeah, still notes are there.
Wait.
So you can go for F5,
Yes. FIO or
downward side.
correct.
Near 64%, just click there. No, left side, left.
Yes.
Left.
This is
Yeah, there.
slideshow.
Yeah.
Visible now.
No, yet not.
Now
No. Have you shared only window or full screen?
entire full screen.
Still notes are there.
Okay, just 1 minute.
Now go for sharing.
Yes. Now
No, yet not
visible.
shared. No. Yeah, you are presenting now. Okay.
Notes are there.
Yeah.
Notes.
Yeah, notes are there. Go for presentation or
Yes.
slideshow. Go there, slideshow.
Yes. Now it is visible.
It is visible. Still, click to add notes. That part is also visible.
Just 1 minute.
Just click on slideshow
Mm-hmm.
at the top.
Now,
No, it is still.
now,
Let it be. If it is there,
Just
there
one
will not be any problem.
just 1 minute.
You can just press F5. You have increased the percentage. That's why the slide has.
Mm-hmm. Just 1 minute.
Savash sir, you can start
Yeah, yes, sir.
because the capacity is full now. It's 100 now.
Okay, okay. Well, good afternoon to one and all present over here. I, Professor B.S. Savase, welcome you all in the today's workshop on campus placement awareness and preparation, which is organized by first year department SKN Sinhagad College of Engineering, Korti, Pandarpur. Today, I take this opportunity to welcome today's chief guest, Professor Prakash Bansode, Training and Placement Officer, Dr. Daulat Rao Aher, College of Engineering, Karad. Sir, it is an honor and privilege for us to have with us today. I hope this session will be enlightened for us and our students. Our students will be motivated by this session. So once again, I would like to welcome Professor Prakash Bansode, sir. Please proceed with your session. So thank you, sir. Over to you, sir.
Okay. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Slide is visible.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. Yes. Okay, workshop on campus placement awareness and preparation. First, I would like to express my sincere thanks to SKN management, SKN principal, deans, HODs, training and placement officer, and all the faculty members and my dear student friends. Today we are here on this virtual platform for the session on campus recruitment awareness and preparation. Okay, so as Savasya sir has introduced me, but still I'll introduce me. Currently I am working as a head training and placement officer at Dr. Daulat Rao Aher College of Engineering, Karad. I have total 10 years of experience in training and placement activities. I also participated in Infosys Campus Connect program and achieved branch level partnership. And recently I have completed one program, that is International Certificate Career Coach ICC Foundation program. And most important point, last year I have contributed a small piece in a book, that is You Are a Product. In that book topic is there, that is importance of positive mental attitude. Okay, so now moving towards the presentation. Some ground rules are there for this presentation, for this workshop. First and most important point, this session will be interactive session. This will not be one way session that I'll keep on speaking and you people keep on listening, right? So this session will be interactive session. You are requested to feel free to talk, ask question, because there is a purpose, right? So for particular purpose we are gathered here, right? So whatever information I am going to pass with you, you can note down, and if any doubts are there, any questions are there, you can unmute yourself or you can use your chat box to ask the questions. Getting? Now let's hear from you. How many of you are clear about your strengths? What about your weaknesses? How many of you are very serious about your job, your higher studies, your entrepreneurship, and how many of you are clear about your career placement, and what are your expectations from this session? Okay, so these points we are going to cover, that your strength, weakness, job opportunities, what is the process, and what things we should cover, what things we should do uh, in our graduation, so that getting job will be quite easy for you people. Now, first we will have small activity, that is ice breaking activity. Everybody is ready? So first I would like to tell you that, okay, there is a small activity. I want to see that whether you are active on chat box. Okay, so for example, my name is Prakash. So how I should introduce myself? I am passionate Prakash. Okay, I am passionate Prakash. Simple rule is there, you should not repeat the adjective. Okay, so now you can go to your chat box and start typing your name with one suitable adjective. First, I am there in chat window to see one small activity, that is ice breaking activity. Let's see how you write your quality, one adjective. The way I said that I am passionate Prakash. Come on fast. You have 1 minute to respond in the chat box. One adjective you need to take, and you need to type your name, okay, and one adjective. I am passionate Prakash, I have written. So let's see how many will respond. Okay, I am helpful Kaivalya, very nice. Come on fast, let's see. Okay, good. I am unique Vinod. Okay, fabulous Nikhil, Yan should be there. Okay, cool Sakshi. Okay, good. I request starting later adjective. If you could make it, then it will be wonderful. Come on fast. Hardly 5-6 responses. Adjective. You need to select one adjective. Okay. Yam Mahesh. One adjective starting with yam. Creative boy Tushar. Okay. Honest Pratiksha. Unique Sanket. Right. Come on fast. Starting letter. First letter of your name. The way I said, I am passionate Prakash. P. Passionate. And then Prakash. If your first name is such like Z, Y, then it is okay. You can take another adjective. Did you understand? Okay, very nice. Sensitive Sharad. Good. Okay, valuable Vinod. Very nice. Good. You are responding. You are interactive, right? So our session will be likewise. Interactive session will be there. You need to be active on your chat box. Okay. Good. So now moving to the next slide, right? Have you seen this balloon seller? Have you seen this picture, photo? There is one balloon seller. Can you type in a chat box which colors are there? Which colors of balloons are there with that balloon seller? Fast. Through that, there will be one short motivational story. Yes, yellow color is there, blue is there. Good. Blue, red, pink. Many colors are there, right? Orange, red, right? Green. Different colors are there, right? Yes, you know there are orange color is also there, right? There are different colors, right? And everybody has played with that balloon during our childhood days. Yes, everybody has played. Yes or no? Everybody
Yes,
has played with. Yes, we have. Yes, we have played with that balloon, and again also we play with that balloon whenever our birthday is there, right? So we play with the balloon, right? So there is a short story related to this balloon seller, right? And this is interesting story. This talks about attitude. Okay, this talks about attitude. Everybody like to play with the balloon. We can see there are different color, variety of colors are available with that balloon seller, right? So there in this story there is a one balloon seller. Okay, he used to sell the balloons and he used to make his living. Okay, the way people have various occupations, likewise he was the balloon seller. He used to sell the balloon during fair or at market, or whenever children gather, like park. Okay, so we normally see that balloon seller at a fair. Okay, he used to do his living by selling the balloons, right? But as you know that days are not same, all days are not equal, right? There is always up and down in business also. We can see in this lockdown, up and down, shops are closed, everything is closed during lockdown, right? So same thing happened. Whenever business goes down, what he used to do, whenever business goes down, he used to fill up helium in one balloon and he releases that balloon in the air. So whenever small children used to see that that balloon is flying in the sky, right? That balloon is flying in the sky. So small kids, children gathered and they start purchasing the balloons from that balloon seller, and his business goes up, right? So kids gather together and they buy the balloon from that balloon seller. One day also he was doing the same thing. Okay, one day he was doing the same thing. A small kid was tugging to his jacket. Okay, out of curiosity he checked that a small kid is tugging to his jacket. He asked, what do you want? That kid said, uncle, can black balloon fly in the sky? Uncle, can black balloon fly in the sky? So uncle said, that balloon seller said, beta, it is not the color. Beta, it is not color matters that allows you to balloon fly in the sky, but what's inside that matters a lot to fly in the sky, right? So we have seen there were different colors of balloon. You have responded in a chat box, right? Red, blue, green, pink, orange. So that small kid wanted to ask whether black balloon can fly in the sky. That uncle said, that balloon seller, that it is not the color which decide to fly in the sky, but what is decide, what is most important, that what is inside is the most important to fly in the sky. In our life also, all days are not equal, all situation is not equal or same, right? We face various problems, various challenges are there, various difficulties are there, but what's inside that allows you to fly? So through this story I would like to tell you that the most important point, that is our attitude. So many of the time we complain that my family background is not good, whatever my friends are getting I am not getting the same kind of facility, but whatever we got, we should accept it and learn. It is not color. So many students feel that my color is like this, my dress is like this, my situation is like this, I live in such state, or I live in such place. So this is not in our hand, but what is in our hand, what is inside, means your passion, your burning desire, your goal, that matters you to fly in the sky, right? So now we will quickly move to the next slide. Okay, quickly move to the next slide about attitude. Why attitude is important? Attitude is the basis of everything. Attitude is the basis of everything. Our attitude determines how we react to the situation, how we react to the adversity. So many of the time our reaction matters a lot. In such situation, how we grow, how we learn. Yes, everybody has the challenge. Okay, do you think that the person who is working on the highest position don't have the challenges, don't have the problems? Everybody is going through the same situation, everybody has the same problems, everybody might be having different problem. Higher level, at a student level we may have different problem, at a teacher level we may have different problem, at a college level college may have different problem. Means everybody may face the problem, but how we react to the situation, how we react to the adversity, it matters a lot, right? So what is attitude? Attitude is the way you look at the life. It is the way you choose to see and respond events, situation, people, and yourself. So what is attitude? Keep in mind, most important point, attitude is the way we look at the like, okay, how we respond to the event and situations, right? Your attitude is not something that happens to you. You should choose your attitude. So now you can choose your attitude, whether you want to be sit at the brighter side of the life, or you want to sit in the darker side, that is negative side of the life, right? So next important point, that is, a positive attitude is the result of discipline. So you give discipline to your mind, you make your timetable, okay, how you should behave, how you should react to the situation. Okay, a positive attitude is the result of discipline and deliberate way of seeing, the way we see the situation, the way we think, and the way we respond, right? And it is a mental discipline, how we think, how we, what sort of thoughts comes in our mind, what sort of habits we have. And the most important point, it is intentional, it's in your hand, it is your mental toughness, and it looks for the opportunity. Keep in mind, positive attitude looks for the opportunity within the problem. Now negative person will find the problem in the opportunity, right? So attitude is a habit forming. So once you make a habit of positive thinking, the way you see and think, and the most important point, that is self talk, how you give instructions to your mind, that matters a lot. A positive attitude brings strength, energy, motivation, and initiative, right? So there is again one quotation, that positive attitude will not give you the success, but most important point, positive attitude will give you confidence, it will give you strength, energy, motivation, and initiative. Positive thoughts lead to the positive actions, and positive outcomes will be there, right? So why positive attitude we should do that? Positive thoughts will turn into positive actions, and positive actions will become your positive outcome, right? Cycle of positive thoughts. So if you give instructions to your mind that I will pass my test, okay, this is positive instruction to your mind, I will pass my test. Imagine myself passing the test, means you visualize I will pass my test, you have vision, you think that I will pass, okay, imagine myself passing this test, okay. Then remember other situation of success, imagine myself passing the test, okay. Remember other situations of the success, then get the confidence, give the test with the confidence, and you pass it, right? So most important point, that how you think, how you prepare, how you imagine plays vital role in your career, in your life. Now why there should not be negative attitude, okay, why there should not be negative, how negative attitude comes? Negative attitude comes with the negative thinking, the way we look toward the situation, the way we think about any situation, okay. And again, it is mental discipline, right? It is mental discipline, how we train our mind, how we train our brain. It focuses on the problem, right? Positive person will focus on the solution, but here this person will focus on problems, he will not think about the solution. And again, most important, how this negative thinking comes? Negative self talk. You give negative self talk to your mind, that I cannot do this, I am unable to do this, I cannot do this. Now most important point, talking as far as talking English is concerned, negative mindset, negative self talk is there with us from our childhood, that I cannot talk in English, English is very difficult subject, I cannot appear for the interview, I cannot go to HOD's cabin, I cannot speak fluently English. So this is negative self-talk in your mind, that's why you are unable to talk. So most important point, so remove that negative self-talk and give positive instructions to your mind, that yes, I can talk in English, I can think in English, and I can give my better, or I can give my 100%. And negative attitude, again, it is habit forming. So the way we live in the people, the way we see the situation, the people around you, which affects you physically. And the most important point, this is not good place to be, right? So you should not be in such place where it will affect to you physically, where negative impact will be there on you. Okay, yes or no? Do you like the story of balloon seller?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you can respond in the chat box. Do you like the story of balloon seller? Yes, good. So which quotation you like from this story? Which quotation you like from this story? Whether black balloon can fly in the sky? Whether black balloon can fly in the sky? Yes or no? Black balloon? Yes, black balloon also can fly. What is required? What's inside is required? Yes or no? What's inside? Okay. Most important announcement is there. Whatever points I am going to cover, based on that, there will be a small quiz containing 10 to 12 questions. Okay, 50% passing will be there. If you score more than 50%, you will get e-certificate on your email after completing the quiz. Okay, so questions will be based on the PowerPoint presentation. Whatever points we are discussing, these questions are quite easy. E-certificates will be issued. Okay, now we will move to the way you have answered through this our small activity, ice breaking activity, that is I am passionate Prakash, like one adjective. So same kind of analysis we will have SWOT analysis: strength, weaknesses, opportunities and threats. Okay, that is called SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis is most important analysis for you to check what are your strength points, what do you do well. Okay, what do you do well means what are your abilities, what are your skills, what is weakness, where do you need to improve, what are your lacunas. Okay, as a human being, everybody has strength, everybody have weaknesses, right? So what you can do effective, what are your weaknesses? Suppose every day I decide that to wake up at 5 a.m. but I don't wake up at 5 a.m. So this is my weakness, that is laziness. What is my strength? I can say that I can communicate well, this is my strength, so I can say. What are the opportunities means what are your goals, where you would like to see yourself after 5 years. What are the threats, what obstacles do you face, right? So SWOT analysis is required for preparing your resume, to understand how you are. Okay, how you are, what you can do the best, what are your areas of the improvement, what are your opportunities means what are your goals, and what are the obstacles in your way, right? Now SWOT analysis again, your strengths and weaknesses are internal. Okay, your strengths and weaknesses are internal, these are with you. If I can say my communication is okay, my communication is well, my time management is well, my leadership skill is well. Okay, so this will come under strength. Weaknesses, I can say laziness, emotional, these are the weaknesses. So these things will come under internal part. But what are the other parts, external parts? External parts are opportunities and threats, these will come under external part. Opportunities, what are the your goals, what are the challenges. Okay, opportunities and threats typically external to you. Strengths and opportunities are positive factors. Okay, what are the your strengths and opportunities are the positive factors, and weaknesses and threats are negative factors. Okay, so everybody should do the SWOT analysis. You should find out where you are good, what qualities you have, okay, and what are the lacunas, what are the areas of the improvement. Now one quick check in a chat box, just write down your strength, one strength, any strength, can be communication skill, can be leadership skill, can be management skill, can be analytical thinking. Whatever strength you have, you can mention it. Come on fast, use your chat box is open. What are your strengths? What you can do the best? Somebody can be good at communication, spoken communication, written communication, management, discipline, positive thinker, whatever, analytical thinking. Okay, good. Leadership, good. Study, what you want to say? Study, everybody is doing study. Sharad. I want skill, strength, imagination, listening ability. Okay. Grasping power, management. Okay. Leadership, positive thinking. Okay. Honesty, leadership. Good. Okay. Others, come on fast. Management. Okay. Management. Everybody is writing management. Can you tell me what do you manage? What do you manage? Analytical thing. Okay, suppose I am saying that communication skill is my strength, and if I am unable to talk in English, then how you are going to prove that you are good at communication? If you are writing hard work, so how you are going to prove that you are a hard worker? Come on first, you should prove that. Seriousness, again, what is seriousness? Strength, your positive points, what you can do effectively. Unless and until you cannot prove it, self-study, again, self-confidence. Come on fast. My point is that you should answer in such a way, you should mention your strengths in such a way that you should prove that with suitable example. Hope, am I making sense? Whatever you are writing in your strength, you should be in a position to prove that. Suppose you are sitting at HR interview, okay, and somebody HR will ask, what is your strength? And you said that leadership is my strength. Okay, no problem, leadership is your strength. Can you prove that? Can you give suitable example? Okay, and if you are unable to answer, if you are unable to prove that, then again there will be the problem that you don't have the leadership ability. Again, one student has written creative, positive. Okay, positive. How you are positive? You should prove. Unless and until you cannot give the suitable example, these are not your strengths. Keep in mind. Okay, you should prove with suitable example and you should explain it. Getting all of you? Strength. Now, most important point, SWOT analysis you will do in this week. Okay, today is 24 up to 30 June. You can prepare your SWOT analysis and you can submit to Savashi sir or your HOD. Okay. Now we will move to the next point, that is resume. Okay. Why resume is required? Your resume describes your qualification. So what is the definition of resume? Resume is a summary of your educational qualification, your achievements, and resume focuses on your skills. Okay, your resume describes your qualifications and what makes you unique to stand out among other applicants. Okay, now many of the time company asks TPO, okay, training and placement officer, to share the resumes of the eligible candidates. So your resume will be the most important aspect as far as your career is concerned, right? So whatever you write in the resume, a great resume grabs the attention of the employers and recruiters. So you should prepare your resume in such a way that objective should be there, skills should be there, abilities should be there, and your achievements should be there. Okay, so why resume is required? A resume, why do we need a resume? Interest the employer in your abilities. So what abilities you have? Give a positive first impression of you in 10 to 20 seconds. So before you enter in the interview cabin, your resume enters and it creates your impression, right? So resume is important for you because it will create interest in the employer about your abilities. It will create your first impression. Resume is the mirror. Okay, resume is the mirror about the candidate, what qualities he or she has. Okay, so resume will open the door of the opportunities. Okay, so what is expected in the resume? Your skills, your achievements, your co-curricular activities, extracurricular activities, and your technical things. Okay, technical things will be asked in the resume. So why resume do's? So what we should do in the resume? Target your qualification for a specific job. So for a particular job, so what are the qualifications required? You should match that qualification and prepare your resume. And resume should not be more than 2 pages. 2 pages are sufficient. Okay. Second most important point, email ID should be formal email ID. Okay, it should be professional email ID, which should contain your first name, last name, and some digits. Okay, there should not be any funny email IDs, okay, which will distract the employer. No errors, there should not be errors, spelling mistake, grammatical mistake, there should not be such. Pleasing layout should be such that it should attract the employer that yes, this is the professional resume. Okay, your resume should include some attitude, means you are the team player, you involved with societal activities, contributed time, contributed or done some NSS activities, served for the project, volunteered activity to the Rotary Club or societal activities. So whatever things are there you mention in the resume, it should show that yes, this is the right candidate for the job. Yes, this is the perfect candidate for the job. This is the suitable candidate for the job, right? So these are the some do's. So what are the don'ts? Avoid abbreviations and acronyms, short forms. Okay, so many of the time different short forms might be knowing to that HR person, so you should avoid it, should make it complete. Okay, never use pronouns that I, me, my, our. Okay, so your resume show your achievement should start with achieved, participated. Okay, such action words should be there. No fancy fonts. Okay, binders, layout. Avoid list. Okay, there should not be list. Your resume should be such that employer should pay attention to your points, your achievements. Okay, you should not hold the resume. Okay, sections of the resume that talking about name, address, mail ID, and phone number at header part. It can be at left side or right side, no problem. You should mention your career objective. So why? What is your objective? What is your career objective? Why you are applying for this job? So your career objective should be perfect. Many of the time we can see that career objective student copy paste. Okay, so it should be your own, to work with a reputed organization where I can utilize my knowledge, skills for the betterment of the organization and do my overall development. So such career objective should be there. To work with a reputed organization where I can use my theoretical knowledge, practical knowledge for the growth of the organization and my personal development. You should mention your education, you can mention your achievements, you can mention your technical knowledge. Okay, your co-curricular activities, extracurricular activities. So all the points, all the things you should mention. And the most important point I would like to tell you that you should know each and every word from your resume. You should know each and every word from your resume. Talking about your project, you will do the project in third year and final year, mini project and mega project. So you should know project title, objective, outcome, which technology you are using. So each and every word you should know. Are you getting my point? So that's why SWOT analysis is important. That's why your resume is important. It will create your impression, right? So most important task that you should prepare your own resume. You can spend 1 week, prepare your resume, that you will know each and every word, and you should be in the position to explain each and every word. Okay, these are some good examples of the resume, right? So what is resume? Resume means it is a summary of educational qualification achievements. Getting? Hope everybody will prepare resume. How many of you have prepared resume? Have you prepared your resume? How many of you have prepared your resume? Use your chat box. Nobody has prepared yet? Chat box is open. Have you prepared your resume? Yes, no, no, sir. Okay, you are from first year or second year, third year, final? First year. All are from first year. Not yet. Okay, no. First year. Everybody is in first year. You have not prepared your resume. Okay, I can understand. But I would like to tell you that again, you can take 1 week up to 30 June. You can prepare first you prepare your SWOT analysis and then you prepare your resume. There are various formats are also available on internet. You can use Google and you can prepare your resume and you can submit to Savashe sir. Hope everybody will follow this. Up to 30 June, you will prepare your SWOT analysis and resume. Yes or no? Yes, good. Right? So you are in first year, you will come to know what to do, what not to do. Up to 30 June. Good. Savashe sir is there. He will check and he will give some corrections or he will focus on that. Right? So now we will move to the most important aspect, that is campus recruitment process. Yes, everybody is ready? Campus recruitment process. Everybody want to learn, everybody want to listen. You are in first year, right? So what the things you need to do in the final year, you will come to know prior to 3 years. So it will be easy to understand what actually campus recruitment process is, how it takes place. Yes, everybody is ready, everybody is interested to know what is campus recruitment process. So now we are on the track, that is what is campus recruitment process. Yes, everybody is responding. Thank you very much all the participants. Okay, campus recruitment process. Now you can see in the image how professionally they are there in the image. Okay, campus recruitment process. First point we will discuss that college TPO invites company HR for the placement drive through phone calls and emails. Okay, what is the role of training and placement officer? That we people may feel that company is visiting our campus, company is selecting some students, but before company enters to our campus, there is a lot of tasks that TPO has to do, right? So college TPO invite to company HR for the placement drive through phone calls and emails. Okay. Second important point. Now you will see that there are many engineering colleges. All colleges TPO call to the company. Okay, they make phone calls, they make emails, they visit to the industry, they get their appointment, they visit, they request, and then company HR respond to email and call that share the job description and the criteria and the process. Okay, HR request to share the database of the eligible candidate to us to prepare some important areas, important technologies. Okay, so HR may ask to share the database of the eligible candidate. We will find out suitable candidates and ask student to prepare some areas, some technologies. Okay, then drive confirmation is there. Okay, on the drive date, company executives, that HR panel, technical panel visit to the campus for the placement drive. So nowadays it is everything is virtual. Okay, because of this COVID-19, everything is virtual, but I'm talking to you, this is the normal procedure, normal way we do. So company conducts pre-placement talk, company talks about company opportunities and their services. So what is the process? The most important point, the above task is for TPO. Okay, what is actually process that a company executives do? That they conduct aptitude test. If you want to take the screenshot of this image, you can take. So company conducts first aptitude test, group discussion, technical interview and HR interview, right? So these are the process. This is the process, and these things are involved in the recruitment process, campus recruitment drive, and then final selection is there and offer letter is shared with selected candidates. Now, first most important point, aptitude test, and also I have mentioned that is criteria. Most important point, that is criteria, and many multinational companies, they have decided their standard criteria, that is 60, 60, 60. Okay, now this slide is there. So eligibility criteria 10, 60, 12, 60. If you have done diploma 60, engineering aggregate should be 60, no year down. This is the standard criteria set by the multinational companies. And why they have said? Because they have multinational clients and they want that candidate should have consistency in his or her academic. Okay, so that's why this standard criteria is. Some companies, they have their criteria that is 55, 55, 50. Some companies, they will focus on 58, 58, 58. Some companies will focus on only engineering aggregate, but maximum multinational companies focus on the eligibility criteria. So I would like to request all the participants, all the students, to maintain your eligibility criteria. That 10th, 12th, you cannot change now. Whatever you have, it is okay. But engineering aggregate should be 60%. And the most important point, no year down. Okay, so once you fulfill the eligibility criteria, second point is aptitude test. There are 3 sections in aptitude. Keep in mind, before 4-5 years only aptitude was there, but nowadays they have realized that students are not good in English, students are not good in coding, right? So they have added 3 sections in the aptitude. Along with aptitude, they have added coding part. Though you are from mechanical, though you are from civil, coding will be there. At least some knowledge you should have about coding, that is C, CPP. Okay, English section, earlier there was English section was not there, but later on company realized that students are unable to write email, unable to draft reports, so English section also they have added. So in aptitude, not only aptitude, coding and English is also added. Then technical interview, they will ask about basic concepts, fundamentals of branch, 2 favorite subjects of the branch, and your project. So your technical interview, if you crack that aptitude test, second round will be technical interview. They will ask your basic fundamentals, basic concepts of your branch. Means if you are from mechanical, you should know first year we have BME subject, in final year you have all mechanical subjects, in second year, third year, first year is common. Okay, but some basic subjects are there. You should know basic concepts of your branch. Though you are from mechanical, civil, electronics, whatever subjects are there with you, you should know this. Okay, you should not say that, sir, I'm in second year, I forgot everything from the first year. No, this will not be accepted, because company will not ask questions on latest technologies. They will ask basic concepts, basic fundamentals, how you are. Then they will focus to the latest technologies. Company also conducts managerial interviews. Why managerial interview? To check your approach, to check your leadership, to check your team skills. Okay, and last and most important interview, that is HR oblique personal interview. They will check your communication, how you communicate. Though you are good in aptitude, though you are good in technical, though you are good in managerial, they will check your communication in personal interview, because you are going to work in a team. Okay, candidates will be from different states, different regions, okay, different place. So how you communicate, your mother tongue will not work there. So they want you should communicate in English. Here the importance of English, you need to focus your teamwork. So that's why I ask about your skills and strength. Do you work in a team? Whether leadership ability you have, adaptability ability you have, critical thinking, work ethics and goals. So all these things will be asked during your personal interview, HR interview. If you want to take the screenshot of this slide, you can take this screenshot. Most important eligibility criteria, APT, then technical interview, managerial interview, and HR interview, right? Now, first section of aptitude test. So what they ask in the aptitude test? Without aptitude, there is no interview. Keep in mind, without aptitude test, there is no interview. So you have to go through the aptitude test. Okay, usually it is a first level, more of common sense questions, and 10+2 mathematics. Some types of questions like number system, equations, ratio, proportion, percentage, profit and loss. So such topics will be there. You will get all these topics on Google. So most important point I would like to tell you, if you want to prepare aptitude, start from the first year. Okay, so there are certain websites, freshersworld.com, Puzzlefly, IndiaBix, Ambition Box, Fresher Life. So these are the some websites. You can go through the website and prepare your aptitude. Okay, so simple questions will be there, but keep in mind, if 30 questions are there in aptitude, 30 minutes time will be given. If 40 questions are there, 45 minutes time will be there. Okay, and most important point, again, many companies, they focus on the negative marking. So your answer should be accurate. So that's why your correct answer matters a lot. Okay, aptitude test section 1. Next, aptitude test section 2, programming language. Now you will ask me, sir, I am from mechanical, I am from civil, so why programming is necessary? So my simple answer to that candidate, that programming language test for civil and mechanical student to check your logic, analytical thing. You will get core job, let it be in software company, you will get the core job, but they want to check your programming language. So multiple choice questions will be there, options will be given, you need to solve it. Coding questions, 1 or 2 coding questions will be given to you. Again, they will check your logic. For computer science, electronics and electrical students, they should be master, they should be good in programming language. If mechanical and civil student commit minor mistake, it will be accepted, but core branches like computer and electronics, electrical, they should be good because they need to work on a software, right? So important links, Topcoder. Okay, Topcoder is one of the most popular platform for online programming. You can go through this website, that is Topcoder. Okay, HackerRank is also there. Then CodeShape is also there. Geeks for Geek is also there. Geeks Coding Challenge is also there. Okay, LeetCode is there. CodeForce, HackerRank. These are the some websites you can register, you can sign up and start practicing. More practice is expected from CSE, ENTC and electrical students, and civil and mechanical. Yes, if they want to get the multinational software company job, yes, they should also prepare from the first year. They will get the core mechanical project, core civil project, but at entry level they have to face this assessment. Okay, next most important point, that is English section. Being an engineer, we feel that by doing first year, second year, third year, final year, we will master the English language. But guys, my simple advice to you, though you are engineer, though you complete your engineering, that by learning technical subjects you will not learn English. Why? Again, it is a habit matter. Again, it is your attitude matters. Though you complete your engineering, and if you are unable to express yourself, if you are unable to talk, if you are unable to write email, if you are unable to write essay, then there will be the problem. So this same situation realized by the company. Okay, they realize that these are the engineering students, they can be good at English, but later on, once candidates were recruited, they saw that they are unable to write email, they are unable to write essay, they are unable to write reports. So that's why they have added English section, verbal English in aptitude, right? So you should be good at English section also. Start practicing email writing, start practicing report writing, start practicing essay writing. Some questions will be there. Okay, 10 marks, 10-minute email writing topic will be given, essay topic will be given, fill in the blanks, 10 fill in the blanks will be given. Sometimes they may give option or sometimes they may not give the option, right? So increase the habit of reading, improve your vocabulary, practice grammar, practice questions and reviews, right? So this is all about aptitude. Yes, did you understand what are the points are there in the aptitude? Hope, am I making sense? Am I making sense or making too serious? Yes, am I making sense? But guys, these are the things you should know in 2021. You will be in the final year in which year? 24 or 25? 2025. When you will be in the final year?
2024.
2024. Yes, you will be in the final year in 2024. So before 3 years, I am telling you these are the points. These are the points. Yes. Okay. Now we'll move to the next point. That is group discussion. Okay, ZD, many companies conduct group discussion. Why they conduct the ZD? To check candidates suitability for the job. Now you can see in this image, you can see in this image, in a ZD there will be one topic. Okay, suppose 100 candidates sit for the aptitude test. So company cannot select all 100 candidates, those who clear the aptitude. Suppose 80 candidates are shortlisted from the aptitude, okay, out of 100, so they cannot select all 80. So that's why they conduct ZD to check the candidate suitability for the job. Okay, there will be one topic, 8 to 10 members will be there. Okay, and 15 to 20-minute time will be given to you people to discuss on the topic. You are supposed to show your communication skill, you are supposed to demonstrate your leadership ability, you are supposed to show your analytical skill. So all the skills will be assessed during your ZD. Okay, so the way you initiate the ZD, the way you start the ZD, the way you make the eye contact, the way you listen to other, the way you respond to other, so all the things will be assessed during group discussion. And your communication matters a lot. The way we discuss amongst our friends about any latest movie, the way you watch the movie, you discuss on the movie, about, or any serial, if you watch the serial, you discuss on that serial, or any latest issue you discuss. But this is informal way. But formal way, when ZD is there, you need to be very formal, very professional, and your thoughts should be in a logical manner. Your thought should be in a logical manner. For example, there is a topic, online online learning or offline learning, which is better. Okay, suppose this is the topic, one topic is there. Okay, 10 to 15 8 to 10 members are there, and 15 to 20 minutes time is there. Which is better, online learning is better or offline learning is better? So if you are focusing on online learning, so you should stick to that point only, online learning. If you are talking about offline learning, you should stick to the offline learning or offline teaching. Means you should not fluctuate from online to offline, offline to online, right? So you should stick to your points, and you should express your points in such a way that it will create impression on the panel, right? So ZD is most important and everybody should prepare. So what is required for a ZD? Your communication, your reading ability, the way you sit, the way you look, the way you express your points. So all these things will be assessed during the ZD. And keep in mind, this is elimination round. Okay, so though you crack the aptitude, and if you are unable to talk in a ZD, this is elimination round. Why this is elimination round? Because you are going to work in a team, you are going to work in a group. And if you are unable to express, unable to talk with your juniors, seniors, managers, then company may not ask you to go to further round. Okay, if they can eliminate you. Okay, so how you interact with others, this is also most important. Whether you are open-minded or narrow-minded, how is your listening skill, your leadership skill, decision making skill? So all these things will be assessed. And most important point, that is your attitude and confidence. The way you sit, the way you present, it matters a lot. Okay, so what are the do's and don'ts of the ZD? Keep eye contact while speaking. The way you make eye contact while speaking, suppose you are speaking and you are looking down, it will show that you don't have the confidence, or you are looking at somewhere else instead of making eye contact. So again, it will show that you are not confident about topic and you are not confident about yourself. Initiate the ZD. HR asked you to initiate the ZD, you should start the ZD with quotation, important points. Okay, allow others to speak. Suppose you got very good ability to communicate and you are just keep on speaking. So this is also not good sign of the leader. So you are supposed to give chance to others. Speak clearly, stick to one particular opinion, the way I said. Then show your positive attitude, speak sensibly, Okay, listen carefully to others, critical listening, formal dressing. So all the points are required. So as I told you that the topic online learning is better or offline learning is better. So your reading matters. The way you read, the way you express your thoughts, the way you demonstrate your skills. So all the things will be assessed during your group discussion. Okay. Some snaps of training and placement activities you can see. Okay. Now interview skills. Most important point. Interview skills. Yes, without aptitude, without interview, you may not get the offer letter, right? So interview is must. Interview is means selling skill. Interview means selling skills. Okay, how you sell yourself, how you show your skills, how you show your abilities. Now one simple question I would like to ask you, due to this online teaching learning process, everybody may need smartphone, right? And if you want to buy a smartphone, what qualities you will look amongst, sorry, what qualities, what specifications you will see in the mobile? Suppose you want to buy a mobile smartphone, what things or what specifications you will look? Okay, processor, you want processor that should be up to date. Storage capacity, okay, storage capacity, RAM, okay, come on fast. Camera, okay, storage, battery backup is there, camera is there, okay. Price, are you going to give price or you want this free of cost? Yes, you want processor, camera, price, okay. Price, charger, speed is also most important, okay. Camera, then what other skills you look? Price is okay, charger okay, then processor, RAM, ROM is okay, look okay, design okay, battery backup, good, very nice. So you check hardness, okay. What you want to say? Hardness means toughness, okay. Construction, storage, picture quality, okay. Then facilities, okay. Then gaming speed, okay. Most important, company. So which company you want, which brand you want, very nice. Features, okay. What features you look? Yes, good, you are responding. So you will rating, most important, Nikhil, you want to check the rating on Amazon, Flipkart and other e-commerce website, right? Rating, camera quality will check, rating will check, right? Okay, very nice, you are ready to pay the price also. Yes, yes or no? Reviews, okay, reviews you will check, reviews, rating, very nice, good. Yes, you are going to pay the price also, good. Okay, coming to the slide, right? Whatever points you have mentioned, just I'll brief. So you want long lasting battery backup should be there. Again you will say, sir, 4-5 hours lectures are there, then again some guest lectures, so battery backup should be there. Then wrap up speed of processing, crystal clear display, great camera, NFC, near field communication, multiple windows, plenty of storage, infrared remote control. We can use mobile as a remote control, so we can control the devices like TV, like AC, okay. Fingerprint sensor, wireless charging, right? So you want all these features, facilities, waterproof should be there, maintenance free should be there, okay, good. Now most important point, interview skills means selling skills. So whenever you go to any shop or whenever you check specification of the mobile on e-commerce websites, so you have specifications with you, you have price with you, you will check all the things on the e-commerce website, or if you go to shop, you will check all the things, right? So I would like to ask one question, that whenever you go to shop, you will check all these things. Now simple question I would like to ask, suppose you are an employer, you after your graduation 2024 you open your you started your enterprise and you need 10 candidates, and you requested Katekar sir, Nikam sir and Sawase sir, I want to hire 10 candidates from your college. Okay, after graduation you thought that I want to open one small enterprise, I need 10 engineers from SKN Pandharpur. Okay, you discussed with Katekar sir, Nikam sir and Sawase sir and principal sir, I want 10 candidates and I want to hire from Srinagar, SKN Pandharpur only. Okay, so what qualities, what skills you will look in that candidates? You are employer now. The way you had opportunity to buy a mobile from e-commerce website or from shop, you had specifications with you, you had a price with you. Now imagine, suppose you are an employer, you want to hire 10 candidates from SKN Pandharpur, you approach Katekar sir and principal sir. So what qualities you will look amongst candidates? Come on, fast. Different thinking than others. Okay, personality, communication. Okay, quality, leadership. Leadership spelling, just need to check it, Gayatri. Okay, imagination, thinking, communication, coding. Okay, and their ability to work. Okay, overall performance of the student during education. Okay, means you will look for the eligibility criteria. Okay, come on, fast. Only these qualities you will look. Loyalty. Okay, you will check loyalty also. Team working, attitude. Come on fast. What skills you will look? Good communication. Very nice. Attitude, you will check the attitude. Honesty, you want to check the honesty. Pramod, nice. Sanket will check the attitude. Okay, Balaji will check motivation skill. Good. Come on. Looking, okay, you want to check the personality. No problem. Confidence, selling skill. Stuck on our statement. Okay, what Kaivalya want to say? Okay, some unique qualities. Okay, confidence level, adaptability, abilities to do any work. Okay, kindness. Okay, no problem. Good. Self-confidence. Arpita will check the self-confidence in that candidate. Good. Okay, you will pressure handling skill. Very nice, Nikhil. Pressure handling. Good. Smart work, behavior, hard working. Very nice. You will check all these skills. Are you want candidates at free of cost? Are you going to pay some salary or not? You are just expecting skills and skills. How much salary you are going to offer? Yes, how much salary you are going to offer? 35,000, 40,000? We have to firm on our statement. Okay, don't change our views according to condition. Okay, good. Thank you. First, how much salary? Depend on skill. No. First, decide. 20,000 per month. Okay, per month or 35 to 40. Yes, you decided your salary 35 to 40. Some Sandeep want to give only 20,000. Okay, 3.5 lakh. Okay, per month 50. Okay, 40 to 45. Yes, others, come on first. You want to give to salary or you want just they should work without any salary? Yes, 40. Yes, very nice. Now, okay, 70 to 80. Yes, okay. So you will get, but that kind of coding skill, if you have, definitely that candidate will get. Okay, 30 to 40, 50, more than 50K per month. Very nice. 40, 16 to 20, then increment. Okay, Sanket want to give some basic salary first and then increment up after checking the performance. Okay, 12 lakh package. Very nice. 1 lakh per month. Okay, good. Very nice. Now, as an employer, you have set your expectations. Okay, as an employer, you have set your expectations that these skills I want, and then I will give salary, then I will give package to that candidate. Yes or no? You have your expectations, and on other hand, you have salary package. Yes, good. Now, don't you think that suppose multinational company like TCS, Infosys, Wipro, they are ready to give 4 lakh, 5 lakh, 8 lakh. Infosys also give with their contest, that is Power Programmer, they give 8 lakh of package, right? They have their specifications, they have their salary, they have their package also. Now, before 5 minutes, you were in a position of an employer, you had expectation, you had package. Now, same thing I would like to ask that in 2024 you will be in the final year, that time you will be appearing for the interview, you will be appearing for the campus drives. Yes, Now, don't you think that employer should have some requirements from you? That candidate should have eligibility criteria, that is 60, 60, 60, no year down. Candidate should clear the aptitude test, that is apti, coding, English. Candidate should give technical interview, should be good in 2 subjects. Okay, candidates communication skills should be good. Candidates should have team working ability or leadership ability, right? So the way you expect the package, the way you should have the selling skill. Now you will decide your price, you will decide your value, you will decide, right? You want to get 40,000 per month, 50,000 per month, 30,000 per month, or 10,000 per month, or 20,000 per month. Yes, so you will decide your value, you will decide your price. Sir, I want 8 lakh package power programmer, I want 4 lakh package TCS, Infosys, Wipro. Right? Yes or no? Hope am I making sense? Right? The way you have specifications when you were employer, now you are graduate, you are student. Now you are appearing for the interview, you are appearing for the campus recruitment process. So same thing, employer also have their requirements. And if you fulfill their requirements, if you follow the process, definitely 101% you will be hired. Yes? Good. Hope am I making sense? So before 3 years, I am telling you, you should prepare in this direction. Definitely it will help you. Right. Good. Now moving to the next slide, that is interview skills is selling skills. Now most times most times we see that there are 2 types of student categories. Okay, one who has clear career plan and passion about job, about career, and another category of the student that candidate want to get high paying job. Okay, both are at equal side. The candidate who is having clear career plan with passion, no problem. Okay, and the candidate who want to get the high paying job. Okay, so both are okay, but what is required, you should fulfill the requirement of the organization. Okay, now next most important, what they expect from the freshers, what companies expect from the fresher. They expect that college days are over, now you are professional student, you have done your graduation. Okay, now college days are over, now you are an employee of an XYZ organization. So what is expected? Second point, your domain knowledge, your technical knowledge is expected. Next most important point, your hierarchy, work ethics of the organization, and how you contribute to the company's growth. Okay, so companies expect that college is over, now you are professional employee. Okay, you should have domain knowledge, hierarchy, work ethics of the organization, and how you can contribute to the company's growth. The most important point, communication skills, flexibility, honesty, integrity, punctuality, determination, loyalty, all these skills will be assessed. Now what NASSCOM says? NASSCOM says that only 25% of engineering graduates are employable. Rest of the engineering employables, they just want to get the high paying job, but they don't want to fulfill the requirement of the organization, requirement of the company. Okay, yes or no? Good, thank you. Now moving to the next point, what is an interview? We will talk about interview. Okay, interview is a meeting with an objective, right? So whenever you appear for the interview in the 3rd year, final year, so objective is there. So what is the objective? you want job and employer want to give the job. Okay, employer is there to give you job and you want that job. Simple thing, right? So what employers will look? Employer will look that about whether you are suitable candidate for this position. So three questions are most important. Okay, can you do the job? Can you do the job? Your skills, abilities, qualification. Whether your skills are matching, whether your abilities are matching, whether your qualification is matching with the job. Can you do the job? If you say yes, whether your skills are matching, your abilities are matching, your qualification is matching. Next, will you do the job? Means your interest, your attitude, and your motivation. Okay, will you do the job? Your interest, your attitude, and your motivation plays vital role. And how will you fit in the organization? How is your personality? Okay, you impress employer and assess position and offer. Okay, so what does this position? So you can ask question. Okay, what is the position? What are the career plans? Okay, what are the career plans? What is the assessment? So you should check the company's website, company's reports, company's the things which they publish. Okay, so you should check all the things and whether these are matching with your personality, whether these are the matching with your qualification, you can apply for the job. Okay, so preparation is the key to success. Review your own skills. Okay, check your CV. Okay, think what sort of questions they will ask. Okay, now most important point, during interview our body language plays vital role. Okay, our body language communicates more than our words. In non-verbal communication, our body expresses our feelings and intentions through conscious and unconscious movements, posture, gesture, facial expressions, eye contact, so and touch. As far as research is concerned, our words communicate only 7%. Okay, when we communicate, our words communicate only 7%. And do you know 55% our body communicates in terms of our facial expression, your gesture, posture, okay, your hand movements. So all these things will be covered in your body language. And the most important point, your tone, intonation, the way you speak. If you speak with MTA, mother tongue influence, Marathi, in Marathi, what do? We give stress on each and every word, but this is not expected. When you appear for the interview, your intonation should be good. You should impress with your words, with your voice modulation. So voice modulation carries 38%. Your tone, how you make a tone, how you change your pitch during your interaction with the interview panel, right? So your words will carry hardly 7%. Keep in mind, and your body language will communicate 55%, and your tone, intonation 38%, right? So first impression is very powerful during your interview. Allow time to relax. You should dress properly. Entrance, introductions, handshakes, you should do it professionally. Most important, your smile and eye contact, your own movements are most important. Okay, there are some questions about yourself, simple questions they will ask. Tell me about yourself. Okay, why did you choose that particular degree? Okay, suppose you are from computer, why you selected computer science? Why you selected SKN college for your degree? What are your major achievements? So you should have answer about the job. What interests you about this job? What do you know about this organization? So your company study matters a lot. Checking their website, checking their product, checking their services, checking their magazines, checking their reports. So you should know about the company. General knowledge, what do you think of the government policy on education fees? So they will ask some questions. Okay, about you, they will ask, tell me about yourself, your hobbies, your strength, your weaknesses, where you would like to see yourself after 5 years. Are you ready to work on weekends? Are you ready to work on holidays? Are you ready to relocate? So such questions will be there during your interview, and you should answer with positive attitude. Your answers, you should listen carefully, seek clarification. If you cannot catch, you can ask for the clarification. Illustrate answers with real life examples. Okay, so if you say that communication is my strength, leadership is my strength, you should prove with real life examples and evidence. Be positive, constructive criticism. Keep answers specific and succinct, means short. Take time to respond. Okay, then be alert to the interviews body language. Okay, speak clearly, smile and show enthusiasm. Most important point, you should speak clearly during the interviews. There should be a smile on your face and you should show the enthusiasm. Know what you want to say and find the opportunity. So your answer should be in a appropriate manner. What creates a bad impression? Again, there is one example. Poor personal appearance will create bad impression. Your communication will create the bad impression. Your negative attitude will create the bad impression. The way we have seen at the start. Lack of interest will create the bad impression. Your enthusiasm will create the bad impression. Your lack of preparation will create the bad impression. Poor knowledge of role, technical skills, soft skills, concrete examples of life, overemphasis on money. So many, as I told you, that there are two types of students, that one who has passion and a clear career plan, and another is having only high paying job. So if you overemphasize on high paying job, then again problem will be there. Lack of career plan, lack of decision making ability. So these are the some points which can create the bad impression. Now we can see, you can do the mock practice activities with your friends, with your you can ask your teachers to have mock practice activity. Let it be online, no problem. You can prepare. And summary of my presentation. So first, most important, you should believe on yourself, make a career plan, set your goals. Now lifesavers, I would like to tell you: silent meditations, affirmations, positive self-talk, visualization of your dream, exercise, reading books daily 10 pages, writing daily 10 lines, have a good confidence on your abilities, and the most important point, that is your positive mental attitude. Last, if you have any questions, you can ask. Any questions, if you have, you can ask in a chat box. I know that you have your lectures, okay, but out of that, after attending the lecture, you attended this session and you interacted. If you have any question, you can ask in a chat box, or you can unmute yourself. Savasya sir, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I'm here.
Okay.
Participants, please ask any question. You have any doubt related to things which have discussed by the today's chief guest, Professor Bansuri sir. Do you have any question? Please raise your question. You can ping your question through the chat box.
No question?
Sir, yes, we have one question here.
Okay. Aptitude preparation.
Yes.
Okay. Aptitude preparation. Okay.
One more there is.
Okay. As far as aptitude preparation is there, you can refer basic book, R.S. Agrawal's aptitude book, Shakuntala Devi's puzzles book. Okay. And once you finish aptitude basic from R.S. Agrawal's book, then you can go for Arun Sharma's aptitude book. Okay. These books might be available in your library. Okay. So first start preparing aptitude. Simple questions you can start from that book. Okay. Basic concepts you should clear from that book. Okay. And training activities will be there when you will be in the second year and third year. Training activities will be there. Okay. Online platforms, okay, India Bix is there. Okay, M for maths. Various online platforms are available for the aptitude preparation. Okay, aptitude preparation, going to the back. Okay, as I told you that freshersworld.com is there, Puzzle Fry is there, IndiaBix is there, Ambition Box is there, Freshers Live is there. Okay, and this M for maths is there. M for maths.
One more question is there from student side. Vaishnavi has asked one question.
Can you please give an example? So what sort of examples you want?
No. One question was there. As a FY students, what type of resume should we have or should we need to prepare?
Okay. Resume, you can have simple resume. Okay. A title will be resume. Okay. Then your name, mobile number, email ID. Okay. Then you can go to the career objective. Okay. Career objective, as I told you, that to work with a reputed multinational company where I can utilize my knowledge, skills for the growth of the organization and my overall personality development. Then whatever things you have done, okay, technical workshop. Now you might have attended workshop. You can mention that workshop participation certificates. I participated in this workshop, that workshop. Then you can mention your educational qualification in a table. Okay, then write your strength, co-curricular activities from in 10th, 12th, 11th. If you have done any achievements, okay, remarkable achievements, you can mention in co-curricular, extracurricular activities. Let it be a simple page at first year level, but the way you add your qualification, you should add these points in your resume. So why resume is required? You will have clear cut idea about resume, and you should keep on updating your resume. Okay. So Vashi sir, what should be the goal of any student of the first year? Okay, nice question. Most important point, your goal should not be okay. Again, there are again three types of goals: short-term goal, mid-term goal, long-term goal. Short-term goal, you can make that clear first year engineering with 60%, 70%. This can be your short-term goal. Okay, along with your academic, think about your English communication. What level English you speak? You can rate yourself from first 1 to 10. Where do you stand? Okay, so if you stand at 3, 4, 5, so where you want to reach in the first year? Up to 6, up to 7. Okay, about basic subjects of your branch, you can prepare questionnaires of basic. If you are from CSE, prepare computer science subject from the first year. If you are from electronics, prepare subject from the electronics. Means we want candidates should be good in communication, candidates should be good in aptitude, candidates should be good in technical knowledge. Okay, and most important point, if you are from computer, start learning coding, programming skills from the first year. How do you rate the steps to select a candidate? Like resume, mark, communication skill, aptitude, personality, coding. So all these things are required for getting your dream job, to getting into the multinational company. Everything is required, right? Your resume should be professional resume. Your marks, they have their criteria, that is standard criteria 60%. Communication, it is required in technical interview. Aptitude, it is the first round. Your personality, okay, now see, personality, it is okay whatever you have, but it should be pleasing personality. Little bit, if smile is there on your face, no problem. Coding skill, by default it is required. Internship, if you do the internship, it will be value addition to your resume. It will be value addition to your resume, and many universities they have made it is compulsory, and now you can do online internship also. Okay, let it be it is free, or they can pay you some stipend also. Okay, so all these points
Yes.
are required, Karthik.
Yes, sir. One question is there on YouTube. He's asking, sir, how can we remove the fear of failure from our mind?
Fear of failure. Okay. Now see, most important, the way I say to you people that if you have positive mental attitude, okay, if you have positive mental attitude, so there should not be the fear of failure. So our attempt, our efforts matters a lot. If our attempts, if our efforts are on the right track, definitely you are on the verge to get the success. But again, if you get the success, unfortunately all the things are not in our hands. Sometimes circumstances are also matters a lot in our success. So though we get the difficulty, though we fail, keep in mind failure is the first step of the success. Consider that failure is the first step of the success, and learn from that failure what went wrong, and suppose TCS is the first company for the placement drive in 2024, and if you cannot crack it, no problem, but think after coming from the TCS drive, think what went wrong, whether my aptitude was good, whether my coding is good, whether my technical skill is good. So assess your skills, introspect what is going wrong, what are the areas of the improvement. Neither your HOD nor your TPO should tell you should improve on such things. You should introspect whether my English is good, whether my coding is good, whether my technical is good. If it is not good, then start working. Now it is very easy to say that, sir, I want 40,000, 50,000 per month job. It is okay, expectation is good, but are you preparing in this direction? Are you ready to take the efforts what is required for multinational company? Are you getting? So though failure is there, it is first step. Consider and start preparation. Thank you, Suyo. Thank you. Okay, if you want to say, Karthik, whether this question is in technical interview or in HR interview, what would you see in the candidate most? I would say that attitude, learnability attitude. Okay, whether this candidate has learnability attitude, they will not let it be in technical interview or HR interview. You are not expected to give all the questions answer 100%. Yes, minor mistakes here and there, okay, it is accepted, but whether your attitude is such to get the job. So in my interview PowerPoint presentation, what I said, I asked that, just 1 minute, 3 questions were there, right? Okay, can you do this job? Your skills, abilities, qualification. Will you do the job? Your interest, attitude, motivation, and how will you fit into the organization, your personality. So these points will be assessed. Your attitude matters a lot. Harvard University has done the research that 85% candidate get the job with their attitude. Harvard University has done the research that 85% candidate get the job with the help of their positive attitude. Hope you are getting my answer, Karthik. 85% candidate get the job with the help of their positive attitude. Yes? Attitude. So most important, attitude. The way we look towards the situation and the way we respond. Problems are there everywhere. Everybody is facing the problem. Don't you think that Sawase sir don't have a problem? Nikam sir don't have the problem? Don't you think I don't have a problem? Everybody is having their different problem as per their different level, right? So as a student, you may have different problem. Okay, what skills are needed to top level education? Okay, as I mentioned in that, decide your career plan, Balaji. What is your career plan? Where you see yourself after 2025, after your graduation, where you will see. If you want to go for the higher studies, then GATE examination is there. Graduate aptitude test in engineering, GATE exam. So if you start preparation from now also, it is okay. So in third year and in final year, you can appear for the GATE exam, and you can go for MTech, you can go for the, after your PG, you can go for the PhD. And there are there are many institutes like Niti Mumbai. Okay, Niti Mumbai. So you can do your MTech as well as MBA. So if you have such score which matches to their requirement, their merit list. Okay, so decide what you want to do after your graduation. If you want to go for the higher studies, what is required? GATE exam is required. If you want to go for the government job, GATE examination is required. Okay, if you give the GATE exam, then you need to go for the direct interview. So GATE graduate aptitude test in engineering. Balaji, hope you understood.
Well, I think so. Questions are over, sir.
Okay.
Actually, students replied to the chat box about the pleasantry session. So it was an amazing session. So everyone enjoyed your session
Yes,
right
yes.
now. So I'm so much thankful to you.
Okay,
sir, for-
just 1 minute, Savashi
yes,
sir.
yes, sir, please.
Regarding recession, regarding this lockdown pandemic situation, now guys, you are in the first year, right? You will be in the final year in 2024. So you should not think about this lockdown. You should not think about recession, right? You might have studied that survival of the fittest. Whosoever is fit, definitely he or she is going to survive. So you know what is required in 2024, what is required, what skills are required. And if you start preparation from now, communication it is required, leadership required, aptitude required, technical subjects, technical skills required, right? So in 2024 situation will be different. Now 3.5 or 4 lakh package they are offering. So 2024 it may go 5 6 are waiting. And if you are fit, you will get the job. So last 2 years there was one company, directly.com. They were offering 16 lakh rupees package, 16 lakh rupees package, 16 lakh and 24 lakh. And only one student got this offer from Walchand Sangli. And if you want to see the resume, he has prepared only one page resume, only one page resume. Only one page resume has prepared. If you want, I can share with Savashi sir through email. So now see, one page resume and he got 16 lakh rupees package. So opportunities are there. You should not think about package. Survival of the fittest. If you are fit to grab the opportunity, definitely you will grab the opportunity. You have 3 years in your hand. Yes, 3 years are there in your hand to prepare. And if you prepare well, nobody will stop you. You will be unstoppable. You will achieve more than your dream, more than your expectation. Just start your preparation about your career plan. Over to you, Savashi sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Okay, so it's feedback from the students. They are getting insights from this session. So
Yes,
I'm
yes.
so much thankful, sir, for enlightening our students. So
Yeah.
thank you for giving insights on the preparation of campus placement, interns, in terms of communication skills, soft skills, interpersonal skills, along with group discussion and interviewing skills. Thank you so much. It is a wonderful session, and I hope the students enjoyed that session. Thank you so much. My heartfelt thanks goes to Honorable Principal Sir, who always inspires and motivates us to arrange such kinds of sessions. I'm thankful to Professor Nikam Sir, head of the department, first year, for his kind support and guidance. So thank you so much, sir. Thank you. We'll stop here.
Yes, I'll share a quiz link to Savashi sir. Okay, sir can share with you. You can take 12 hours for solving the quiz and you will get the certificate. Okay, thank you, SKN management principal sir, all the deans, HODs, TPO, and all the faculty members for organizing the session. Now over to you, Nikam sir.
Thank you, Prakash sir, for guiding our students.
Yes. Thank you. It's my pleasure, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. See you. Thank you. Now we'll close the meeting.
Thank you so much, sir.
Savash sir, please share the recording.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. Bye bye. Thank you. All the best, students. All the best. Thank you.
Okay, have a nice day. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.
Yes.